Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And welcome to Dre and Jay. And we're here today to give you our review on Jurassic World Dominion. So, general thoughts. I don't think it's as bad as Rotten Tomatoes says it is. I don't think it deserves the 30-some%. I don't think it's the lowest rated. It should be the lowest rated one in the franchise. I would watch this movie over two of them for sure. You know, I feel like it concluded. Like, it's nice that this is the last movie because I really think it would go like.
I think that's the last one.
Huh?
They really kind of ended the way they could come back with some more.
Got some. I hope they ended it with this one, because you know this was watchable, but at the end of the day, I feel like if they keep going with it, it's just gonna tarnish the franchise.
The franchise already tarnished, Andre.
No, it hasn't. No,
Yes,
it isn't. No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
This is not like Fast and Furious.
Because I'm not trying to cut you off, but let's be real. Since 2015, Jurassic World's like, oh, Jurassic World's coming. We got these new Jurassic World. You only had one good movie that you could say is you like, and that's because it's very much like it's first off nostalgia. It's a new movie, but it's like from an old classic film that we all loved. Just now come back in 2015. It also, the story's overall pretty simple. The park's open. Same thing, kind of like what Jurassic Park the first one was, which is cool. People like that. That's fine. Then you have two films that come after that are bad.
Okay.
I consider the worst in the franchise. So basically,
I don't think they're the worst in the franchise.
I think this is worse than Jurassic Park 3.
No, it is not.
I think you're giving Jurassic Park 3 you're giving Jurassic Park 3 too much hate.
Nah.
What was Jurassic Park 3? What's so bad about that movie? What's the worst thing?
I just don't like it compared to this one. I like this one over it. The things I don't like about Jurassic Park 3, let's see.
The Spinosaurus was tight. Seeing them kill the T-Rex was cool, because actually showed the T-Rex actually getting his ass like it's supposed to be sometime.
Let's see. Characters, didn't give a fuck about the Kirbys.
Let's be honest, you care about these characters?
Yes.
Not the OG characters, the new characters.
I like Chris Pratt in them. They're okay.
Okay, we'll get more into that.
But anyway, look, I think the movie would have been a lot better had they followed with those teasers, you know, those clips that they showed. I remember they had the one with the family at the camping site, and they had the dinosaur that was messing with the RV. I remember the T-Rex at the drive-in theater. I wish there was more of that in this movie versus what we got. You know, I think honestly, the first four Jurassic films in general, I think they lean more towards horror than action. But the last two, we've seen more action than horror, and I think that was something that
they've been shooting for horror. That's the thing. They said they've been shooting for horror.
Well, it didn't feel like horror at all, and I think a reason for that is because there's no stakes to it, especially with the main characters. You never really feel like their lives are in danger at all. You know, compared to the first four, again, as I mentioned, because I remember the first one, you had Samuel L. Jackson's character died, you had the lawyer who died, you had the park ranger, shooter, clever girl.
You know, it's funny.
In the second one, you had the
when we first did, after we watched this for you, like, this movie was pretty good. When we first got watching this movie,
it was pretty good. I still say it's pretty good.
Hey, you guys, give me some good things. Then
okay, I'm gonna say some good things.
You should say the good things first.
Can you let me finish? Anyway, look. In the second one, we had the one guy died by the T-Rexes, two T-Rexes. Third one, you had those guys on the plane that got eaten.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah.
Fourth one, you had old girl that got eaten by the Mosasaurus, which I still feel bad about. That was terrible. She deserved better. Look, and then... No, go ahead, since you...
You talk up 5 minutes of time. I got to talk yet, brother. Yeah, actually, I'm the one that said there are no stakes in this one. We actually talked about this a little bit beforehand. We talked about this. So, hey, I see you finally come to the dark side. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm not going to make that point. I already said he made some great points about the problem with the film. Look, did this film deserve the score it got on Rotten Tomatoes? Probably not. But it got this score because it's repetitive. It's the same thing that we see in every Jurassic Park film. The first 5 minutes, they give you this backstory, which I actually enjoy the backstory, but then they show you the new character, the guy is trying to fix the world, and stuff like that. You know this guy's going to be the villain. We all know it. We just know how Jurassic Park worked. This guy's the villain. It's kind of like Alien versus. It's kind of like Godzilla versus Kong or Kong versus Godzilla. When you had that one guy at the beginning talking about, oh yeah, we're doing this with what's it called and stuff like that, and he's the villain at the end. You know what I mean? So that was very catch. It was easy to catch that. Some other problems I had was I enjoyed the OG cast coming back. When they first showed them on screen, it's not memorable. I expect a little more like we saw it on Thursday, and everyone was like watching it, but nobody was like, "Oh snap!" Like, "Oh snap!" Like, you know what I mean? Even when you see Alan Grant and old girl reconnect, you're like, "Oh, you're supposed to see, like, you know, that's how you're supposed to feel." But it wasn't really like that. It was like, okay, they're cool, they're here. You know, and as far as character wise, I know we're on character right now. I didn't buy the Dallas Bryce Howard, Chris Pratt love interest. Like, I feel like they felt more like how they were in the first film, where they're just friends. But like, they like each other, but they're friends. I didn't feel like they were actually dating in this film. And in this film, they're supposed to be dating. I just don't feel like they were dating. And that's just, you know, the acting of the chemistry. The chemistry didn't feel right with that. You want to go back? You can go back and talk. No. I just want to say a couple things. We can switch off.
As far as the dating thing, I mean, I
gonna beat this shit up.
I don't think there were scenes that really highlighted that. So
but they tell us that they're dating, so you're supposed to see a little bit. I feel like this movie, their relationship is the same as the 2015 movie, which is bad because they're supposed to be actually dating in this movie. So it's supposed to be more to them as a couple. You know what I mean? Because if you look at this film and you go watch 2015, where you're like, oh yeah, they're like same shit. If I didn't tell you they were dating, you'd be like, oh, same as like 2015. They probably just like, you know, like each other, but they ain't dating.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. But as Javante mentioned, you know, they do mention like the villain of the film. It's Dotson, you know, the character from the first Jurassic Park film. Although you might not recognize him because he's played by a different actor. The first actor who played him has some shit in real life that he was involved with.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that. I don't think a lot of people are gonna catch that.
Yeah, not a lot of people will.
You know, if you're not like a hardcore Jurassic Park fan, I don't think you're gonna catch that.
Yeah. So you have that. You know, he's leading this rival corporation known as Biosin. And you know what? The one problem I also will say I had with this film is the runtime. I feel like it was.
Oh, it's long.
It felt
it drags.
It felt a bit too long. A lot of scenes dragged. A lot of dialogue.
Like the Alan Grant and get their name right now. Damn it. Their relationship.
Sattler.
Yeah, they keep on to emphasize like there's something there and there's a connection. Like, you said the first time, we get it. Like, you ain't gotta keep on going back to like this connection that we supposed to have. And I feel like this is a lot of scenes where it's like there's talking. It's like we can cut this out and keep it moving. You know what I mean? It was long. It feels long. And I feel like the first half. Of the film is a solid movie. It's solid. The second half, I think this movie just goes off the rails and doesn't know what it wants to do anymore. I think that's the problem with this film as well.
Okay. Where do I go?
I got somewhere to go too. If you're ready.
Highlights, you know, again, the OG cast, seeing them back was satisfying. Jeff Goldblum.
They should have killed off Chris Pratt.
Seeing him on screen.
I don't care. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum was a great, funny, you know, the same character we used to.
And they introduced some new characters who were pretty cool. I liked the pilot. I thought she was a nice character to add into the franchise, you know.
They should have killed her off.
Honestly, they should kill off a lot of people. But that's the thing, Jurassic Park, it was more, like we mentioned at the start of the video, it's more action than horror. You're not going to see the main characters die, so the tension of watching it isn't the same as you would watching the original Jurassic Park franchise, or even Jurassic World for that matter.
Even if you want to think about it, to add on, we had, 10 survivors at the end?
Yeah.
Off the island? Like, if you killed the pilot... The pilot was made sense to get you there. When the pilot got you there, you could have killed the pilot off. Or like, yeah, you know what I mean? I know the pilot got them off also, but like, you could have killed the pilot off and found another way to do that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that would have worked better, I think, because like now, when you end this film, you're like, damn, anybody that had some screen time and had some lines didn't die. Everybody lived, unless it's like the bad guys, some shit like that.
Yeah, which I mean, that makes the plot very predictable.
You don't feel no stakes. You're just like, okay, I know they're all gonna make it. Chris Pratt doing all kind of crazy stuff like usual. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm not trying to start an argument because we've been starting this debate. This is a debate we have all the time. This kind of Fast and Furious franchise, bro. You know what you're gonna get. Like, I know certain characters aren't gonna die. I know there's no stakes for real. You talk about there's no stakes in Fast and Furious. Okay. Nobody dies. Same thing with these Jurassic Park movies.
And that's fair. That's what it's starting to turn to. But at least I know this shit is ending right now.
You don't know that.
Right when it's bad, it starts to end.
How do you know that?
Javante, I know. It's ending.
How?
It's done. There's nothing they can really do anymore.
Okay.
There's nothing they can
Actually,
do.
They could do something else if they went down another road.
But look, and you know, another problem, and we talked about this off camera, was you know, the world now with dinosaurs, now it's inhabited. Humans don't fear dinosaurs. That they're just
coexist.
Yeah, everybody's just coexisting so naturally, so normally. Like you know, it's just there's no fear in that. When I think in actuality there would be a lot of fear stepping out into the world, knowing that there are dinosaurs.
Well,
that goes against Jeff Goldblum's point in the first movie where he said that humans and dinosaurs can't coexist.
But also that goes to the thing of, well, in this movie he retracts that statement. Yeah. But also if you think about it, like I said, that's what I said about this film. Like this film took a darker approach and said, hey, 10, 15 years later, the buildings have grass on them, the planes. It's like I Am Legend type of vibe. Everything's on grown grass. The world is pretty much screwed. There's been people killed. You got a certain amount of people still alive. Most of the world is done. And you got these dinosaurs roaming the world. It would have been a lot better. I think you could have went with a darker tone. It could have more of a horror aspect. And I thought that's what we were getting, because when they showed them first Amazon at the AMC trailer, you're like, oh, we're seeing the dinosaurs. So maybe the dinosaurs are they're showing them beforehand and they're going to inhabit the world. But we went completely away from that. Like, they went more what they did already. So it didn't really make sense. I thought that could have been a better storyline, a better plot with more stakes, because you could have killed all some of these main characters. And then, like, also more of a horror aspect and more of a fear aspect. Because it's like, oh, damn, the dinosaurs done kill everything that's living. You know what I mean? So I think that'd be kind of like a Quiet Place in a way.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a dope way to go about it. They want to do something different.
And then they had, in the movie, there was this clone, Macy, her character, clone. So there was that storyline that, we really...
I mean, hers was alright.
It was okay, it wasn't like...
Because they kind of needed it they needed her... They show why they need her, yeah. So like why she was important to the plot. And
then they made it where, there's this thing like Locust, which by
the main villains
has engineered, and they make them out to be the main villains of
the film. The dinosaurs are just there.
When the dinosaurs... honestly, that's the worst part about the world. But yeah, we're gonna freak out over cicadas and everything.
Yeah, that's why I said that's nothing. The damn bugs are like the main villain. You're like, okay, well, the dinosaurs are just here just to be here. You know what I mean? They don't play a part. They're just here just to be here when convenient. And that's another problem I had. I also had a problem with, and I'm glad even Jeff Goldblum said it. We got the raptor talking to the humans. Like, we got Chris Pratt telling the raptor he won't bring the baby back, and we got Jeff Goldblum like, you talk to raptors. You were like, what the fuck? We talk to the dinosaurs now? Yeah, exactly. So I felt so tired about that. I've been so tired about that though. I feel like Blue should have been like, they should have been over with that shit. Like, But as far as a film, I think you can go in this film and enjoy it, especially if you just turn your brain off. But it is long. There's a lot of dinosaurs. That's the crazy thing. There's actually a lot of different kind of dinosaurs that look cool and stuff like that. But you just don't care because you're like, okay, nobody's gonna get killed by none of these dinosaurs. And the dinosaurs are not the focal point. They make them the back burner. So they're here when you need them.
Okay. So with that, if I had to give Jurassic World Dominion a grade.
Oh, no more problem. One more thing before you go. The T-Rex, the fights at the end I thought was cool. But seeing the T-Rex get his ass whooped, like run away at first, then come back and have to ready to fight the biggest predator ever and win. Well, I know you have to help, but still to win. And the T-Rex like the most dominant. I'm getting tired of seeing that shit too. I'd rather Jurassic Part 3 because these guys supposed to be. The thing is, the dinosaurs supposed to be more evolved. Like that big predator, the biggest predator they said. That's the biggest predator. Mm-hmm. That should be able to probably beat the T-Rex.
But it wasn't fighting just the T-Rex.
It was at first. It was beating the T-Rex.
Yeah, it beat the T-Rex.
And then finish him off, huh?
Because the other one intervened.
Man, all I'm saying is the T-Rex still got the victory at the end of the day, and that bothered me. It's kind of like how you did with the Jurassic World. They gave the T-Rex still the victory. He was the last man standing for real.
Yeah, he had help.
Exactly. I'm saying, like, bro, I'd rather see the T-Rex get his ass washed real quick. Mm-hmm. But overall, it was a pretty dope fight scene. Freddy Krueger was helping him. If you watch the movie, you get the drip. Get what I'm saying by that. Cool ass dinosaur. And the feather dinosaurs actually look scary. DeAndre mentioned that when we watched. He said like the feather ones actually make them look scary, which I agree. But anything else we want to talk about? Oh, go ahead. Go back to your score thing. Go ahead.
Okay, look, I'll say this. As a Jurassic World fan, like I am, if you're
Park fan?
Jurassic fan, like I am, if you're in it, you love seeing dinosaurs on screen. You like the story, but at the same time, like you don't really need the story to carry you as far as have you invested in the movie. Then I think you'll come in enjoying it, especially if you're just going open-minded. However, if you're expecting this perfect story to...
Not perfect, just...
if you're expecting a great story for, to conclude an amazing franchise as a whole, the amazing franchise that the Jurassic franchise is, then this movie won't do that. However, If I had to give Jurassic World Dominion a grade, I probably would give it. I'll say probably like a B minus. B minus, yeah. Like if I had to rank them, for sure it would be Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, The Lost World, this one, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and then I put Jurassic Park 3. So take with that what you will.
I would go D plus, and there's two more reasons that we haven't mentioned. Pacing, I feel like, well, I said pacing already, but like slows down. But also, I think there's too many jumps around different. I know they want to show different worlds and what's going on in all the world. Too many times we jump around where it's like, okay, we like on a damn goddamn spy mission, jumping all over the place, and so that bothered me. And the other thing was the score wasn't memorable. Even when they play the song at the end, the classic song, a nice melody, it doesn't hit like that. I was like, okay, it didn't hit me. You know what I mean? So shout out to the OG actors that came back. That was amazing. They were great. Love seeing them on screen again. Also, the comedy didn't work for me sometimes. The comedy I thought was too much sometimes.
Jesus Christ, man!
It didn't work.
Every fucking thing, but okay.
You know what I mean? So that's another thing. And I'm seeing them fight dinosaurs, bro. Dinosaurs, the way it looked also. I said that. So I said, I like the way. The dinosaurs don't look as good no more. I think they're better when they did the animatronics. So sometimes less is more, with these films. I know this is going to make it some money, but they probably could put less in that and did more of a story or whatever. But that's another thing. So that's why I'm giving it a D plus. Still passing. Barely. But I give it a D plus. But I came into this film thinking, I don't know, bro. But I will say, for my ranking, I would go Jurassic Park 1. I like Lost World number 2. I go Jurassic World 3. Jurassic Park. Oh no, Jurassic World what? Hold on, Jurassic World, Lost World, Jurassic World 3. Jurassic World at 3.
Wait, do it. Start over.
Jurassic Park, Lost World, Jurassic World at number 3.
Okay.
Jurassic Park 3 at number 4. 5 would be this one, and 6 would be Fallen Kingdom.
Okay. That's
the list I'm going with. I think Jurassic Park 3 is bad. I think it's the worst out of the original three trilogy. But I think if you put it around this new trilogy, you put that in there, it's probably one of the better films. Probably you can tie it with Jurassic World in a way. I think it'd probably be a tie with Jurassic World. If you put 3 with the number with Jurassic World and these new ones, I think it probably ties with that one. I think.
Okay. Yeah, we're signing off now because this nigga.
You think about Jurassic World 3, but think about Jurassic World 3 is in there with 2 of the best of the franchise.
You just said Jurassic World.
No, Jurassic Park 3. My bad. Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're saying Jurassic Park 3 and Jurassic World are on the same level.
I think Jurassic Park 3 is not that bad if you compare it to this newer trilogy. You can say Jurassic World is better. I'm not saying you can say Jurassic World is better. Well, I'm saying it's Jurassic World, then Jurassic Park 3 would be next in the list.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it had some bad moments too. I ain't gonna lie. Alan.
Yeah.
The rapper's talking to him. But overall, man, I think if you definitely like Jurassic Park, go check it out. Maybe wait till Tuesday, $5. But man, I mean, it is what it is.
Look, again, if you enjoy Jurassic,
it's like Star Wars, guys. Think about the new trilogy of Star Wars. That's how you gotta look at it.
All right. Look, if you enjoy Jurassic franchise like I do, you love the OG characters, so you're glad to see them back in this film. If you enjoy seeing dinosaurs on screen and seeing new dinosaurs each and every film that you watch, but you're not fully like, okay, I really care about a great story for these films. I just want to see the dinosaurs. Then this movie is for you. I think you'll enjoy this movie.
I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. While I was in there, it was cool. It was like, okay, it's cool, but
yeah. But let us know your thoughts on Jurassic World Dominion. Let us know your thoughts down below. Let us know your thoughts on the Jurassic franchise as a whole. Where would you rank this film among the Jurassic films? And we guys hope you enjoy this review. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay. Deuces.
Peace.